Hi everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you the steps that I took to make my turtle jump. I think that jumping is one of the most common features that almost every game contains it. The tutorial is gonna be an easy one, so if you've got just a little bit of knowledge about game development, C#, Unity, or any other programming language, I think that you're gonna be able to follow it. Let's see what I did. In the body, I put a custom created script called jump controller. I've got one public field that I can adjust through the inspector, and here is the script. The field that I showed you, it is a public field of type float called jump force. I've got one private boolean field is grounded to check whether the character is grounded. It is set by this setter method. And in the update method, I'm just calling the jump method that I'm gonna declare. In the jump method, what I'm actually doing, I'm waiting for the player to press the jump button or the space on the keyboard. And when the player presses it and the character is grounded, I'm using the add force method because the game object that this script is attached to has rigid body to the component, and because of that we can access the add force method. I'm using vector 2. I used 3 for the x value because I want the player to go a little bit forward when it jumps, and for the y value I used jump force because I want to be able to adjust it through the inspector. And I'm using impulse type of force. So that's basically it. Created one empty game object called grounded indicator with a box collider attached to it, just to be able to determine whether the player is grounded or touches the ground. Also, I wrote a custom script with the same name. I've got one public field just to be able to access the jump controller that we were talking about, and this is one of the ways that we can use to access another script attached to another game object in the game. So I will be able to access the setter method that I showed you. And here is the script. I've got one public field, how I said before, of type jump controller, the name of the class that we saw. I used onTrigger enter 2D method to be able to catch the moment when the collider that is attached to this game object goes into the collider that is attached to the ground. What I'm actually doing, I'm checking the other's game object tag, and if the other's game object tag is ground, that means that the player touched the ground, and I'm just calling the setter method that we discussed from the class previously. That's everything that I got, so let's test it. And here it is. It works. When we press the space button, the turtle jumps. Yes, I know, we should polish it, improve it. It is kind of base point. On top of it, we can put some other controllers, other scripts to improve it. But we've got to start from somewhere. That was everything that I've got. I hope that you like the process of creating a game. I do, and I hope that it was interesting for you. So thank you for watching, and we are gonna see each other in one of my next videos. Bye bye.